A medical emergency erupted on a flight, but thankfully, Dr. Mike was on board. It was a flight from JFK to Israel, and 29-year-old celebrity doctor Mikhail Varshavsky treated the passenger who went into anaphylactic shock 2 hours into the flight. Dr. Mike said the Delta plane was not equipped with an EpiPen, but did have an advanced life support kit. And the 26-year-old passenger from Atlanta sat next to Dr. Mike the rest of the flight as the doc continued to monitor him. Dr. Mike, who was also voted the sexiest doctor alive by People magazine, joins me now.
Thank you so much for having me, and I appreciate that kind introduction.
You got it. What a story. So tell me what happened. When were you first made aware that there was a passenger in trouble?
Yeah, the scary part of all of this is that initially when the call went out, is there a doctor on board? This was 2 hours into our flight when we were over the Atlantic Ocean. So there's no immediate landing that's happening. Basically what happened, I was confronted with a 26-year-old male passenger who was having an allergic reaction, but only on his hands. He was having some rash and hives present on his hands. He did have some allergy medication on hand. I recommended that he try using that. About 15 minutes later, he reapproached me again and said now his throat was beginning to swell. In cases like this, where someone is suffering an anaphylactic attack, timing is of the essence. Because if you don't get the medicine, the epinephrine, the adrenaline into the person's muscle, immediately you can have the throat close up and essentially have the person suffocate.
Oh my God.
So because this airplane, and this is not unlike other airlines, all airlines do not carry an EpiPen on board.
I'm surprised to learn that. Is that common?
Yeah,
most don't? I can't believe they don't.
Yeah, I was very surprised to see that myself. When I broke open the kit, I did see there was epinephrine, the same chemical that we use in EpiPens. However, this was for advanced cardiac life support, so it was double or even triple the dosage. We brought the patient to the front of the plane, removed his pants with some privacy and help from the flight attendants, and injected him right away into his right upper thigh. If the injection didn't work, we would have been forced to make a landing, and if that landing couldn't happen soon enough and the throat continued to swell, there was a possibility that I would need to cut into the gentleman's throat in order to allow him to stay alive.
You were clearly calm, cool, and collected. You adapted, improvised, and overcame. Impressive. Thank God you were there. Doc, great to talk to you. Yeah. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks.